East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans offense will take the first swing of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
On the run, fires downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on fourth down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy with it.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Washington's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Owen. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Takes the easy completion. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's complete to the right.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Baker. Works the middle of the field. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Got his man quickly. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running to the left. Finds a little space. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Cox. Under fire. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They kick it away on 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Handoff to the lone back. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. The run from the shotgun. Finding an escape route. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The green and white love that tough guy reputation, and they're getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly who this program is. That's what they're built on. Every team you go back in the history of Michigan State, you're going to find what? A bell cow running back that you can feed.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Baker. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets it out fast. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sparty.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season, he felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Owen. Back open in the middle. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Ball security is so important. Turnovers lose you games. And this guy has put his team in some tough spots. He fumbled last week. He's fumbled again today.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Got his man on the right.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds a man in the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. To the air, it's Owen. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Grabbed on the outside, it's Harris. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun, the running back has it.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Owen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
But unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it's caught inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to pass, it's Owen. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Owen. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The hand to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. There he goes! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Dropping back, it's Baker. Here's a heat. On the run, still looking. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Cincinnati is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Desmond Ridder should never be counted out of any game.
The give on the option.
They're trailing by just 4 to Maryland. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got him downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Owen. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he'll be smacked to the ground. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Barrels ahead. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around. Give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. So we're starting to get late. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith.
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He leaves it with his back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Dropping back, it's Owen. Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Washington. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacks on the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Finds his man. It's Robbins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the right. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Sparty!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Bringing the heat. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the two-point try.
That keeps the score. Michigan State 33, Washington 14.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Washington sends out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. A run for the quarterback. Got enough for the first down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausted.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Snagged in the middle. It's Nash. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Buffalo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw, it's Owen. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. The snap sets up to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking to throw, it's Owen. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Harris. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Harris. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Huskies! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. The two-point conversion is good, and we have a one-possession game late. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Spartans want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Cox. Quick spin on the run. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
With the catch, it's Hoffman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to snap it quickly. They want to run it left here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a third and long. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. Shakes off the defender. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. To the air, it's Owen. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. You can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out, but if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. You can't take negative plays at this point.
Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Cox. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Going right to work up top. Throwing right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. On target over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Oh, they're after him. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.